She told me she needed some space. Not from me, she insisted, but from the grind. The schedule, the pressure about babies, the constant hurry that made her feel like she was losing herself. "I just want to breathe for a few days," she said, squeezing my hand and searching my face for understanding. I gave it to her. Marriage wasn't supposed to be a prison. It was a partnership. I believed that. So when her college friends invited her on a 4-day girls' trip to Miami, I encouraged her to go. I even packed a bag for her. In the week before she left, she seemed lighter, laughing more, wearing perfume again, flirting with the old version of herself. On the Thursday morning she left, she hugged me tight and whispered, "Thanks for trusting me." I had no reason not to. The first hint that something was off didn't come from a secret text or confession. It came in a late-night call from Jonas, the husband of her best friend, the kind of guy I'd shared a beer with a couple times. "Did you say all 4 of them were going?" he asked. His voice faltered when I confirmed. "She hasn't posted a single picture with Chloe," he said. "Weird." I shrugged it off and tried to sleep. The next morning I messaged her a simple good morning. No answer. Hours later, Jonas sent me a clip, a boomerang from a club. Lights flashing, drinks up, girls dancing. For a beat, I didn't see her face. Then there she was in that dress I'd helped pick, laughing, leaning in, and a man's arm casually draped over her shoulders. Nothing explicit, just easy familiarity. It nagged at me. I started watching their stories obsessively, scanning for anything she didn't intend me to find. On the 3rd day, there was a photo on a yacht, 6 people, 4 women, 2 men. She sat beside one of the men, sunglasses on, drink in hand, his hand near her thigh. She didn't move it away. Still not proof of betrayal. Not the kind that breaks a home on its own, but it felt like a missing piece. That night she called, music loud behind her, voice loose. "Babe, I miss you," she giggled. "We're having the best time. Don't wait up." When I asked where they were going, she rattled off something rehearsed and vague. Then, almost teasing, "You trust me, right?" I said yes. When she came home 2 days later, she was normal in a way that angered me more than guilt would have. She was buoyant, alive in a way I hadn't seen in months. Not ashamed, not apologetic. I couldn't make sense of it, so I did something I'm not proud of. I probed. I asked a mutual friend, someone we'd eaten with once, someone who liked me more than she liked Chloe, about the man in the picture. She named him before I could pry. Miguel, a local Miami guy who worked at the bar. Apparently they clicked. I didn't yell. I didn't explode. I lay awake beside her, breathing in a quiet fury. Then I made a decision. My answer wouldn't be a scene. It would be surgical, silent, aim at what I thought mattered to her most: control, security, ego. 3 weeks later, I booked a weekend away and told her it was for work, a networking conference in San Diego. She kissed me and waved me off. The truth was different. I met with a lawyer, opened a private bank account, rerouted my paycheck, froze our shared cards and subscriptions. I put everything I could into a place she didn't expect. For 2 months, I acted like nothing had changed. Then one morning she padded into the kitchen in an old T-shirt, and I slid a manila envelope across the table. She blinked. "What's this?" She laughed at first until she opened it. Separation papers. I watched the color drain from her face. She asked if I had been watching her. I told her everything. The clip from the club, the yacht photo of Miguel, the friend who'd slipped up. I didn't shout. I didn't beg. I said, "You asked me to trust you." I did. Then I walked out. I left while she tried to make sense of it. I left the framed yacht photo with my lawyer, the one image that cracked everything open, hanging above the desk where she later signed the papers. It felt like quiet justice. It felt like the end.